Squirt and UrbanCityRadioStation.com. What? You already know what it is. UrbanCityRadioStation.com. We are live 24/7, baby. You could download our app on Google Play, iTunes devices. We stream on iTunes Internet Radio, Streamer, TuneIn, UrbanCityRadioStation.com, UCRSGlobal.com, and shout out to them damn nerd DJs, baby. That's how we do it. Boyfriend. He is so cute.
Hey, you talking about?
What's up, baby?
What's going on, sweetheart? How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful now that I have you on the screen.
You know, I always make a woman's day, so you know that's how it goes.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about, confidence. But check out, y'all. Y'all know, I mean, we all make mistakes. We all mess up, but you got to make up for it. Carmichael, fine ass. How tall are you, Carmichael?
I'm 5'11".
He came all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. Live in the studio. Oh, it was so dope. He brought his wife, and they expecting a new baby, and his manager, one of the management team, and her wife. Oh, y'all know I had a ball with that. I had no volume on the video. No volume. That whole video was 30 minutes of dopeness, and I messed up. But guess what? I'm so damn dope. I said, that's all right, baby. Call me on the interview. I got you. So here we are. Ain't nothing like a dope-ass chick, is it, boo?
Man, ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, man. Tell you that.
But anyway, Carmike, you know the rules. You know the rules, right?
Oh, yeah. You're up and around down till I know them like the back of my hand.
We have to do
But you
this.
can run them off.
If we have to do them for video footage, even though nobody gets to hear the official that we did with him live here in the studio. I was all up on him. I had to use him as a security guard to make sure his wife ain't jump over the table or nothing. You know, she was looking like, oh boy, bye. You know, but we had to tell her, boo, it's a show. This work. We working, right, boo?
Right, I always work.
All right, rule number one. Rule number one. You a fine-ass man and you enter this studio, you belong to me. Well, in this situation, he's literally in the studio because the screen is in the studio. You got that?
Oh, yeah, take what you get, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm doing right with you.
Rule number two is he must text, call your wife, girlfriend, and break up because you mad. You got me?
Oh, yeah, that's already done.
She know what's up? Yeah, she know.
Man,
Okay.
she know what's up. I lay the rules down. She know what's going on.
Right. I believe him because she was here. You know what I'm saying? He laid it down. He had this dope-ass red jacket on. I was like, oh, look at him. I'm going to share some of the pictures with everybody. It was dope. All right, boo. You remember the scenario, right?
Right.
I'm going to start from the beginning. So we take a trip in a cabin for the weekend. 2 nights, 3 days. I'm a boss chick. I don't like messing around losing no money. So if I'm not working, it's a problem. But Carmike is so special to me that I took these days off. Now, 3rd day, morning, Squirt has an attitude. Y'all know in a relationship that you have to keep that woman happy. Now we stuck in this cabin for another night and I'm not happy. There's a problem. All day long, I gave him attitude. Attitude. Y'all don't know. Y'all can't handle that. So by the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? You know, he kept doing what he had to do. We had some things. He likes the fireplace. We sitting on that bearskin rug. You know what I'm saying? We sipping on wine. But I still got attitude. I'm rolling my eyes and stuff. I'm leaning on him. But I ain't giving him no action. And I ain't got no clothes on. But I'm still acting nasty. You know what I'm saying? So, Carmike, you need to tell me how you gonna say my name to make me happy and change my attitude.
Well, first of all, I'm going to come over to you, lean down, get close to you, whisper in your ear, and I'm going to say, Squirt, I know just what you want. Squirt, I know just what you need, girl. So, baby, Bring your body to me. Bring it on over. It's a wrap.
That will work. Old school R&B, boy, bye. I'm gonna make it snow again. That was dope. Oh, I love it. Look at y'all. He a rapper. He ain't even a singer. That's what I'm talking about. Bring all the skills out to make me happy. Thank you for playing along.
That's what I do, please.
Thank you for playing along, boo. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. You got
No problem.
them goodies for a whole nother night. We had a whole lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. UrbanCityRadioStation.com is about bringing people together. It's about showing them who you are and what you're made of, and in hopes to bring some type of positive influence to someone else. I used to say to kids, but it's some 50-year-olds that can learn something from 10-year-olds, so we just need to help everybody. You know what I mean? So I like to bring people in here to share their challenges, their struggles, and their successes. So I have already had a great conversation with Carmike, and his story is amazing. I am just flabbergasted. I learned that in school. I am just flabbergasted at what he's been through and what he's accomplished in his spirit right now and how he's moving. It's awesome. So he's agreed to share all that with me again. Like we share everything else. Ain't that right, boo?
Man, you already know what's going on.
All right, so I like to ask the same questions that I ask everybody. So initially, you grew up, born and bred, Memphis, Tennessee, correct?
Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee, North Memphis, in the neighborhood called Smoky City.
Smoky City, that's hilarious. Tell me the history about that city again.
Well, so Smoke City got its name back in the 60s. They had a ride in Memphis, and during that ride, that whole neighborhood got burned down. So that's where it got its name from, Smoky City.
Wow, ain't that something? It's amazing how a lot of traditional or history affects the names of things today that people don't even know what it was about. So this city has really overcome something that had been burnt all the way down and started all over. So that's awesome. All right, honey.
Yeah.
So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Well, biological brothers and sisters, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. But my adoptive parents, which is my auntie, who I grew up with, so I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. So in all, I have 3 sisters, 3 brothers.
Awesome. But
that's how I eat. So, yeah.
I got you. But who you grow up with and those experiences that you share in life in your younger years pretty much add to your character. So who you grew up with, right. So the siblings you grew up with in your home, what number child with you are those children that you grew up with in the home?
Well, I was the baby in the household that I grew up in.
Woo, y'all know my theory. Y'all know my theory. But this is amazing what we learned in your last interview. My theory is usually those ones that are prominent and dominant like he is to take over the world and change things and make moves and things like that, they're usually the oldest, the middle, or the only child. So the babies normally don't make it because they so damn spoiled. But he has a whole different type of experience growing up, is that his aunt adopted him. So he grew up with his cousins. But for the children, for his mom, he was the oldest. So my theory still stands true.
Yeah, it still stands true because, like you said, naturally I am the oldest, and I think God gave me a gift to be something like a minister to the streets. I've always had the business, the gift of gab. But like you said, growing up in the household with my auntie, I was a baby, but they still instilled in me responsibility. They instilled in me being to be given, to give to others. So they brought me up in a way in which I knew how to be a productive citizen. But at the same time, I kind of ventured off because I still had my mom blood in me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I still had that talent, that gift inside of me that needs to come out. So I went through a lot of things in my life. I guess you can call me a yin and a yang.
Right.
You know, I got the good side and I had the bad side.
Right.
I had the good bringing up and I had the bad bringing up. It was like back and forth like a tennis ball.
And a lot of people have that problem, you know, even though you have to understand, especially if you're going to be someone to help care for a child that has gone through all this, where their parents are on drugs or their parents are not there or their parents are not stable, you know, things like that. You still got to deal with a lot of what they had to go through in their mindset and still, you know, help to manage them. So it's extra care. So they're still going to be who they are. Their brains and chemical makeup is made up of those who they come from, period. So,
most definitely.
Awesomely, though, even though he was provided with the best care, structure, discipline, etc., because he is who he is, he had to go through his bumps in the road because he was his parents' job, right? Tell everybody, kind of let me know when you were growing up, what was the things that got you in trouble that you were experiencing? Was it as a teenager or something, or when did that start?
Yeah, I mean, it started out as a young adolescent. Being in the neighborhood that I grew up in, North Memphis, it's a rough area of Memphis, and especially Smoking City. So, and the household I grew up in was a working class family.
Okay.
Everyone in the household they woke up every morning and went to work. But my surroundings, the majority of my surroundings, the kids that I went to school with, their parents weren't like that. You know, a lot of their parents were on drugs. A lot of those kids weren't getting the same thing, had the privileges I had with inside my household, the working family. So I came to school fresh every day. I kept on brand new Nike. I kept the brand new clothes. But those were like type of jealousy, and I became a target.
Of course.
Then on top of the way I was provided, I've always been an entertainer, so I can get into all the talent shows. So you got a young cat, a young dude that's in the hood, that's already being taught, now I'm on stage singing, light skinned, it's handsome.
Oh, that light skin. Hold on. That light skin thing is a problem. Do you know, I fought with people like, I'm black, I am not light skinned. Because so I wouldn't get beat up on. I did that so I wouldn't get fought with.
Yeah, you know, a lot of kids thought that if you light skinned, they felt like you felt you were better than them. You know, so all those things became
an issue.
Became an issue for me. So every day after school, I'm fighting. I got tired of fighting. So I started joining in with their crowd. You know, I started.
Let me be like them.
Because my parents raised me that when the street light came on, I had to be in the house.
Right.
So, but I started rebelling because I got tired of going through the things that I was going through when I left the house at school.
So you had a lot of peer pressure.
Growing up, you spend more time at school than you do at home.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the majority of your time is spent at school.
Right.
Then you come home for a few hours. So, you know, and then being an entertainer, I've always been an entertainer in my life. When you combine the fact that I'm growing up with a lot of kids who don't have the same privileges I have, and then on top of that, every time you see me, I'm showcasing myself. I'm in talent shows. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So I'm like the popular kid in this neighborhood where there's so much poverty and so much stress, and so it made me a target. So after a while, I got tired of fighting every day, so I just joined the crowd.
Peer pressure.
You know, breaking peer pressure. I started breaking my curfews. I started hanging on the block. I started selling dope. You know, I ain't have to. I started selling dope. I started gang banging, and next thing you know, man, I'm getting in trouble. I'm going to juvenile. I'm going to juvenile hall. Getting caught with dope. Going to the juvenile detention centers, and it was like a downward spiral.
Yeah, that's something else.
Later on, led me to my incarceration of 26 years.
26 years?
26.
That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years when somebody so talented in the community and your environment pushed you to that behavior because you had the best at home. That's another prime example. You can have the best at home, but it means nothing if you have to deal with that type of thing in your community. But the great thing is you overcome. Yay.
Yeah.
You came up, so you did.
You know what? And I contribute that to, You know, it's a passage in the Bible said, raise a child the way he should go, and when he becomes a man, he will not depart, right?
Yeah.
So even though I had those negative things in my life, I still had in the back of my mind, in the corners of my mind, those things that my aunt
were
my
instilled in you. Yes.
Going to church every Sunday, even though I hated it, had to wake up every Sunday to go to church. Sitting down with them every morning, or on the weekends, wherever it was, we ate dinner together. We ate breakfast. So those type of things was always still in my mind. So when I got a chance to, when I got incarcerated and God put me in a position where I couldn't do anything else but think, I started reverting back to how I was raised.
Yes.
And being around certain people while I was incarcerated who had got themselves together, who started talking to me and started reading and educating myself, learning about my culture, learning about who I am. That put a whole different mindset. So when I came out, I was like, hold on, man, I can't go back to what I was doing because I'm going to continue to repeat the same thing. You know, I'll be ignorant. Repeating the same thing over and over again. Ignorance. You know, even though I know better. So
ignorance is not. Look, ignorance is not knowing any better. Stupid is to know it and keep doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So
I love that you said all the key words that I always say: read, research, listen, and you actually put some action to it. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna tell you something that was a blessing to me. The whole time I was incarcerated, when I got doing in the middle of that time of me being with my auntie, going back to my mom, somewhere in the middle I met someone named Skinny Pimp.
Right.
You know, and Skinny Pimp, he's like a mentor to me. He the one brought me into the rap game.
Okay.
And Skinny Pimp had I want to say a coalition with 3 6 Mafia. So you had DJ Paul. At that time, you had DJ Paul. You had Gangsta Boo. You had Lord Anthony. You had Acoustic Nigga. Those was the only ones you had when I came into it. So he introduced me to them. So Give Me Some Family, 3 6 Mafia, we became a coalition. And they put my first album out, 3 6 Mafia. Matter of fact, DJ Paul and Juicy J, they produced my whole first album called Coming At Your Ass. So I want to say 93 is when I came out, is when I got introduced to the city of Memphis on a collaboration with Skinny on his album. It was called, what's the name of the album? It was called The Other Side of the, Give Me Some, The Other Side of the Family. So when Paul and them heard me, they liked me so much that they like, well, we want to produce him. So they produced me. I did some collaboration with 3 6 Mafia. They got on my album, I got on their album, and I started to take off. This whole got 93, 92, 92, 93, 94, and 95 I got incarcerated. But in that time, I made a name for myself. But when I got incarcerated in 95, and I did that whole stint, the whole time I was incarcerated,
Skinny
had
Pimp.
people like Skinny Pimp, DJ Paul, who continued to keep my name alive. They continued to push my music. And me not knowing that I was starting to make a buzz.
That was God on your side.
In Germany, in Asia. And so when I got out,
that's dope.
I seen that they had kept my name alive, and it was just like I got right back into the music industry. You know? Yep. And I was able to go forward, and I met, and through Skinny Pimp, I met my manager, which is Brad Eastman. You know what I'm saying? We're the world-class athletes and artists. That's who I'm up under now. So when I met him, and he said, listen, we got to take you to a whole nother level because we see that you have the name recognition, but we need to bring you up to speed. Not knowing that I had been honing my craft while I was incarcerated.
Right.
You know, like I said, through education, learning proper grammar, learning to be a stickler for my craft.
And I like to say this.
And continue to tell those stories because I see that a lot of them was starting to fade away. People wasn't telling those stories like
that's
hey,
good.
Or like Too Short and like Scarface, all that Tupac. Those things were starting to fade away, but I wanted to bring that back. And I got a world-class athletes and artists, man. You know, he just took it to the whole other level. And
you better bring that back because when we learn how to rap, you should be able to write that rap on a piece of paper and read it like a story. Follow it from beginning to end. feel yourself on the
Yeah.
street corner eating a lollipop, looking at a dope girl. Like, we should be able to follow that rap, you know. But this new mumble
Right.
rap,
Take you on the journey.
I can't get with the mumble rap. I just can't. Now, some of the beats are catchy.
Right.
They make you get to the groove, but then what? You know, what? So, yes, you bring that back. I love it. I think you're dope. I love your music. So, you get out. The main point of this interview that I'm so ecstatic about is how the legacy of him, due to the nature of the seed implanted in you as a child, grew with you regardless of what you were going through. So it's important that we instill those great things in our children as children. You know what I mean? As children.
Yeah.
I hate to see a young mother with a 12, 13-year-old daughter and go, I don't know why she acting like that and acting promiscuous. She watched you. You know what I mean?
Right.
She got it from you. So anyway, long story
You're
short,
a product of your environment.
you're
You're a product of your environment, and kids are like sponges. So whatever they see, they soak it in and they mimic.
yes.
So therefore, I mean, they're gonna mimic whoever they're around.
So I think that is so dope that you utilize, even though you made a mistake and you responded, you took that seed and planted in you, and that nurturing and that discipline and that family traditional and the caring, the stuff you learned as a teenager, and you still put this back out here and utilized it, and it saved you in a sense if you think about it.
Right.
It saved
You
you.
know, Aristotle said that. I read that Aristotle said that there's really there's no such thing as failure. There are only
Exactly.
stepping stones. There are only learning
Exactly.
curves.
Exactly.
You know, it only becomes a failure when you stop.
Right.
But if you continue to go, even though you didn't reach the goal that you were trying to reach at that time,
It's still
that was
there.
only a learning experience. It was teaching you, okay, we can't do it that way. Now you got to do it this way. So
Exactly.
you tweak it. And when you tweak
Exactly.
it and you keep continuing going, then at some point you're going to succeed. So you haven't failed.
All disappointments or dissatisfactions or heartbreaks are just detours. I think I said this in our other venue. It's like you tell that kid, don't touch the stove. It's hot.
Right.
They keep touching it, they burn their hand. That don't mean they ain't gonna never cook. They just ain't gonna touch the fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to do things. So that's dope. So tell me. I am looking at your CD cover. Awesome. So when you got out and you started this, look at this. This boy is on, not a boy, my man is on the magazine of Connected. You guys check them out. Connected put him in here, and guess who they put him by? This is my own, he my T.I. Carmike is my T.I. Look at this. He is in this magazine right next to T.I. Look at this. Looking just like him. Crazy. Ain't that dope? But he's in a dope spread magazine. Don't say you can't do nothing. Don't say you can't go to jail 20-some years. Don't say you can live a life in the streets of crime and you can't change. Yes, you can. He did it. He's still who he is, though. You know what I mean? It's all a mindset. It's awesome. So tell me some things that you had completed since you've gotten out. Some projects, some shows, whatever you completed since then.
Okay, well, you know, just coming from the present to the past. Like I said, I just left Cleveland, Ohio. I did a show down there. And turned it out. You know, I do what I do. Wherever I go, I'm gonna turn it out. I'm gonna give people a show. That's what I do. I don't just get on stage and walk back and forth. I'm gonna give you a freaking show. Whatever you pay for, I'm gonna make sure you leave there satisfied. It's one thing. So I just left Cleveland, Ohio. I've done shows in Atlanta, Alabama. You know, I just been touring, just kind of trying to hit the page and hit the road. We just released Armor, which is the single off my debut album, the release date, which is going to be released February 10th. So, you know, all those are bangers. I'm touching every single aspect of life. When partying, domestic violence, just street life, growing up in the neighborhoods. I'm touching everything. Like I said, I give stories. I talk about people like, I want to take a person on a journey. Maybe someone is going through something I'm talking about. Maybe I'm saying something that can help a person get over that hump.
Yeah.
You know, so that's all I talk about. Then maybe it's something that, hey, the day you want to wake up Saturday morning, you want to start cleaning your house, you can throw my CD in, you can find something going, you know, you can rock throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? That's type of music that I produce. That's type of music that I put out there for my people. So and like I said, me and my management team, we just solidified a distribution deal with Sony. We get ready to release that. You know, I got a lot of things that I'm working on, you know, and if anybody want to book me, like I said, you can go to bookingcarmichael@gmail.com. You can go to my website, www.carmichael@gmail.com. You can go to all my social sites. Everything is Original Carmichael. My Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything is Original Carmichael. Awesome. You can book me. You can see what I got going on. I'm continuing to posting things, so you know you can just follow me. And you can also go to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Original Carmichael. You can go look at the video and subscribe to it. Push that subscribe button for me.
Yes, that's dope right there.
Yeah.
Well, Carmichael, what I want to do is, you know, I'm going to be teaching kids, 12, 13-year-olds, 10-year-olds, about marketing, social media, music. So when I get these kids in here in this classroom, I'm going to get you back on this video interview to talk to them. I want you to talk to them. You know what I mean? Be some type of inspiration.
It's a done deal. Done deal.
That's right, because you my boyfriend. I got a bunch of boyfriends. But I wanna be able to utilize the experiences and the relationships in which I have in the music business to be an example for the kids, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, that's a done deal. And if you know, if when in whatever capacity that you may need me, all you gotta do is reach out to me. You got my info. You have my I gave you my manager's card, so you got that. Brad Eastman is my manager, so you have all the information to reach out to me if we need to come and you know somebody want to book, somebody want me to make an appearance and just do talking. You know, just reach out to me. I'm there. I'm at your disposal. Like I said, I really want to get out the message that you can come back.
Yes, you can.
You know, and America loves a comeback stories. You know, they love a comeback story.
Yes.
You know, it's inspiring. So
it really is.
I'm at your disposal.
I'm very inspired, and I appreciate you taking out the time. I appreciate you coming on the video after you already came live in the studio. So again, I apologize for that, but I will be utilizing that footage for something. Trust me. You're gonna see me on some of my advertisements with you. That's dope. So I will make sure that this footage gets out. Again, all of his social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, the website is all official Carmichael. Check him out. I love your music.
Original.
You do play on my station.
Original. It's original. Yeah.
I know that's right. And you fine, boo. You fine. I be getting the dope boyfriends. Ooh, they be dope. So, you guys make sure you download my app, Urban City Radio, on Google Play, iTunes devices. I stream on iTunes Internet Radio. I also stream on Streamer, TuneIn, UCRSGlobal.com, UrbanCityRadioStation.com, and them damn nerd DJs, baby. What? That is how we do it. This has been another dope-ass interview with my dope-ass boyfriend, Carmichael. Hey, so you guys make sure you follow him. Is something else you want to say, boo, before we get off of here?
I just want to say, look, I give a shout out to you, DJ Squirt, to the Nerve DJs. You know, like I said, I met y'all a while back on the conference call, and I was digging everything. Y'all were digging my flavor, so I just want to appreciate you for, you know, taking out your time to be a gracious host. And look, I'm rocking with you. Just need me, just call on me.
Well, you know I will. All right, you guys. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you follow UrbanCityRadioStation.com and give a shout out to DJ Squirt, baby. That's how we do it. Have a good night. Say good night, boo.
Good night, everybody. Peace.
Awesome.